Hi everyone.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the real Booby Taylor,
And
and
Queen Gigi 1015.
and today we have a special guest with us from Mad Solid TV. Director Huey is in the place, the building.
Yeah, you're watching Cougarville_USA, and we're going to get the show on the road. We're out here in lovely Atlanta. It's nice and cool where we're sitting. Mother Nature's been so kind to us
Yes.
right now. So we're going to have him to introduce himself.
Okay. Hey, everybody doing? First of all, let me thank these ladies for coming and interviewing me, and make sure we support everything they're doing. And I appreciate you guys. And like I say, I met her like during the pandemic. She's been consistent doing interviews, and both are doing interviews. And I want to continue to build a partnership with them and keep working. Appreciate y'all. We're out here on in the West End.
On the west side, the West End.
Best side.
Well, they said West Side.
West Side.
West Side. No.
Well, I'm from the east side, y'all. East side in the house, and the west side.
Yeah.
All right. So as we talk to Director Huey today, we're going to find out how did you get started in film and all of that stuff that goes along with it.
Okay. I probably, but I started back in 2018. I picked the camera up. I was in music first, managing and doing music, but
Right.
I really got inspired by Ice Cube.
Okay.
I seen his transition from music, and then he went into film. You know, he wrote Friday, him and DJ
Yeah.
Pooh.
Right.
Co-did Friday. I'm like, man, that's another avenue. So
Yeah.
I've been talking about it for a minute, and I just said, hey, I'm gonna buy a camera. So I took my last money at that point.
And just
Got
went
on
forward.
Amazon,
Right.
Got the package. My first camera was a Canon T6i. I bought that, and I just went around different clubs, and I was just there, just wanting to film.
Right.
And then after a while, a lot of tragic stuff happened around 2018. Yeah, so I decided to move to LA with my friend and pursue film on a different level, and just get away for a second,
Right.
get my mind right. So moved to Los Angeles and went to LA Film School.
Oh,
And
okay.
it helped me further my film.
Right. All right,
So
see? That's good.
That's really good. So let me ask you, you said you were inspired by certain people to do this, and with the cameras that you use, the cameras, are they multiple cameras or one camera, boom mic, or what do you use with that?
Depending on the situation.
Okay.
If we're filming like web series, short film, we pretty much have a boom mic, sound person, multiple setups, so I want to keep doing it over and over. So
Right.
couple camera setups, so we can just get it knocking out. But these days, like the newer generation, you can get an iPhone as long as you got the vision
Exactly.
and really make it happen. So this is really the best time to get in.
To get in.
Before AI come and take everybody.
Before they
out
come
the
and
game.
take everybody out, and they
So
be
right
making
now,
it
y'all
for
get in the
you.
game. Please get in the game now. Put everything out.
Right.
AI
Make your
come.
mark now, so that when all of that stuff starts happening, you already got your mark
Exactly.
already here.
Exactly.
And
So-
you give a legacy.
Right, and then you're building. So is it best that people actually go to the film school and get that training, or training on the street on the go?
That's really a good question, because I'm a product of both. I started my own training first, and then I went to the film school. So it's two ways. Like, you don't need school these days, but for me, it was good for me. Like, everybody's different. Like,
Right.
for me, it's a network. Now I can always have a network in LA where I went to school at. I have a network of people. I can send them films that give me the real truth. Like, I'm no trash, I'm no good. We built a relationship, and I always can go to LA and network with them. So for me, it was a good decision, because I learned a lot and I was able to network. But for other people, you can cut that corner if you have a mentor.
If I have a mentor, all right. So
Internship.
find a mentor, get some internship if you can have that route available to you. Get a camera, start focusing, snapping pictures and stuff like that. But never snap pictures of people without their permission. So that's the number one thing
Huey,
right there.
Exactly. I wanted to ask you too. Well, you already answered the question about internships, because my grandson wanted to have that.
Yes.
And also, if you're watching, you can go to LA Film School, either find a film agency in the areas and try to do some
Georgia Film
internships.
Academy, you
Right,
got
Georgia
SCAD.
Film Academy. But with your locations, when you first started out, how did you find your locations? And do you do just urban, or do you do just different genres?
Different genres, cause me, I don't want to just be into one box. So different ones call for different scenarios, different scenery. So if I'm doing something about, like I got a couple things about going mental health, I might find some areas to fit that, or it might be an urban area, or it may be something that needs to be a suburban area, or somewhere that's far away. I even shot something Lake Lanier. Y'all know about Lake Lanier?
He said, I was on. He said, I did it once, but I ain't going back again.
Only for the rain. The spooks come out at night.
I'm telling
Yeah, the
you,
spooks come out
word.
at night. So you're pretty much situated and balanced in what you do as far as filming is
Yes.
concerned. And you know exactly what you're gonna do.
Yes.
One more question, I'm gonna let you have it. Casting. How do you go about casting?
Casting, that's one of my strengths. I'm a true believer in go to your strengths. Like if you don't feel like casting and have the vision for it, book somebody else to do it. But because I'm good at building relationships, and from when I was working on set, being a PA, I met a lot of people and seen it. So I'm good at casting. Like I know the vision, the person I want. So that's one of my strengths. Casting. So if they fit the, I always see the person that fits the role. Like I have a mind. Like okay, I know this person fits.
Exactly.
But we're looking for you to fit us into a
Yeah, I
picture.
do. I have
We
one.
want to be in the movies
I have
too.
one.
I used to do background acting. I did a lot. I was in the Tyler
I
Perry
got a perfect
movie.
one that you guys can get in.
Yeah.
So the next one is, without saying too much, is going to be my first long feature film. But it's we don't have a set title for it, but it's centered around Grandma's house.
All right, you heard
Right.
that. We ain't ready to be in the movies, y'all.
Yes, and I need you guys there because if y'all know, well, everybody has different thing about grandmas and grandma's house. Well, everybody has some type of experience with a grandma's house. But
Right,
it's-
right.
This one is about grandma having to sell her house and going through a bunch of family stuff, dealing with just a lot of
That's
family
exactly what we going through right now. We actually
done
going
that.
through
We're actually
that.
talking about
Actually
that.
going through all of that right
Yeah.
now.
Y'all
So
be perfect to
we'd
have
be
in the
perfect
house.
candidates to be in the house and
Exactly.
stuff like that.
Exactly.
So how do you come up with the scripts for your of your movies and stuff like that?
Different inspiration. Like even this one is kind of like a real life. It's from part of my real life.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah, different ones. Somebody else might have it, and okay. Sometimes it's either it's my vision and I'm helping out, or either I'm helping somebody else with their vision. When it comes to directing, you either it's your vision that you putting out, or somebody, hey, I need you to help me bring my vision out.
Right. So as far as the writing and stuff like that, what's your process? Not to give away too much. Do you just like blank out from everybody, sit in the room, lock down, pen, and or does it just like pop out and then you just?
Yes. So that's funny yesterday because mine is I have to turn up my phone. I can't talk to anybody. I have to lock in the room and just shut down.
Just shut down and just go for it
Go
and come
for
out
it,
and there's a whole
yeah.
script already ready.
Then go back the next day, add to it. Then go back, proofread to get everything going. But little by little, I just build it. But distractions always hurt my writing because I can start, somebody might knock on the door.
Knock on the door
somebody
and
might
here they
call,
come and are
be
messing up with the
talking.
flow and the
Yeah,
grooves.
I have to completely like shut that down.
Right. But looking on your page, I see that there's some famous people that you've talking to and stuff like that. Is there anybody that you can talk about and tell us who you met briefly and
For sure.
how did that happen?
With my short film, I have a lot of good people up and coming, some established. I had Mace, he's done a lot. He's recently in BMF, and he just he was in what's his name? He does the stuff for Facebook. Filmmakers that does stuff.
I think I saw
Country
T.I.
Wayne.
Country Wayne.
Yeah, he's in
Okay.
Country
Oh
Wayne
yeah,
things.
that's what's
He's doing a
up.
lot of things, man. Shout out to Mason, man. Keep you doing a lot of things. He's one of my cast best. Jay Jones is doing a lot of things, man. And he's one of my mentors. He can help me, and you know what I'm saying. If y'all look up Jay Jones, he's a established person in the game, and he's been helping me out a lot. And he's also one of my cast members.
Oh, okay. Was that T.I. son that I saw in one of
T.I.
your
son,
clips too?
Yeah, we seen
King.
King,
Young King.
It was in LA. I was in LA, so I got a chance to go to the red carpet, interview them. They had a film called The Trap. It's an amazing film, funny comedy, man. Shout out to T.I., man. They had an amazing thing. I was, blessed to go there and interview them and different people in there and have the cast going.
Right.
So with all these things that you do and your locations and everything, how do you find time to write your scripts so you can go ahead and produce it? I mean, how long? Because I write scripts too, so it takes a long time. But you got to get what inspires you to write it, your characters, and how do you go about developing it before you even start with the locations? That you do?
I start with like an outline. Just start with a little bit, like I kind of mentioned earlier. Like I may just go and write like the film I told you guys about earlier about the grandmas. I already started with an outline. Like, hey, this is what I want. A lot of outline. This, that. Then I develop the character a little bit. Then I put it into a script form. And once I put it into script form, get it proofread, I go back and change a lot of things. I have some people that I can say that I met in LA that I can confide with. I send them, they'll be like, oh, I don't know about that part, I don't know this part, and I just keep
going.
Yeah, I got a good circle who just give the honest opinion, and I don't always take everything they say. I just keep getting a lot of people and enjoy the rules, and I'm thinking like,
Right, and then just put it all together like puzzle pieces.
One other part to that. As far as your actors are concerned, are you concerned about the way that they show up on the set? Are you concerned about their character, the demeanor?
Yes.
If you have an actor that has a bad demeanor, what would you do that day? If you're filming, because I've been through that.
Yeah, I don't like working with people that have bad energy, man. So that's when it goes back to the casting. I really, before I cast them, I know sometimes they don't always go that smooth, but I try to cast people with good energy. Now, some people I passed up on who I thought were more talented, but they have bad energy. So I try to. So to me, it starts with the casting.
Exactly.
I really pay attention to casting only people with good energy, because it affects the set.
Yeah, because one person will mess up the whole film and everything, mess up your name and stuff like that. So and they'll spoil a whole bunch and everything. Hey everybody, we out here on the Booby Taylor Show, Cougarville. We down on the west side with director Huey. He's a writer, actor, produces films, all kind of stuff, and we're on 2 different pages. So you're gonna come from the Cougarville page and my page. I don't know what my name page is, but it's my page. So we're just sitting out here, just shooting the breeze, finding all out about acting, writing, how to get started. There's internships. Just look into your area and see what film acting schools is around, and see if they have internships, and follow somebody that that you admire, that you can pick up what they're doing, and reach out to people, because networking is so important. If you don't reach out and speak to someone, you won't know about the next step. So that's why we're reaching out with director Huey. He has so many films, and as you hear his story, he's worldwide. He's traveling all over the place. He's met a lot of people, stars as well as just us regular folks. And me and Queen Gigi, we're gonna be in the movie as a grandmother, so we ain't gonna talk about it until we find out about it. But just know that we gonna be on the big screen.
Yes, and I need your input to help make it authentic. I need you guys' input to make. I don't want to make it as authentic as possible. And I said, you gotta be good.
Right. And we are ready. We ready. So what is it that you want people to know about you?
Exactly.
That's a good question. For me, I want people to know that I'm community first. I'm voice for the people, and I want people to see, like, through all my struggles and all my pain, I keep fighting, and I didn't try to do the microwave way, which it could have been a route, but I really just take the long route and have integrity, and build with people, and then it'd be a much more win instead of just go and do whatever, just to get it fast.
The easy route, and that never works. It's the hard work, and you hear that, y'all. Hard work and dedication always pays off. It may take a longer route to get where you need to go, but that route will be well worth it, because then you'll know, and then you can look back at all your progress to see how far you gotten. And don't ever let nobody dampen your light and tell you that you can't do nothing. Just get out there and just do it. You'll never know what might happen, whether it's an iPhone or Android. Start recording.
Doesn't matter. Like, that's the problem that a lot of people get stuck in their head, which I've done too as well. It's all in your head. Like, they don't want to, thinking like, oh, I can't get it out. Like, I need to do this. Sometimes just do it. It's not gonna be always perfect. But once you at least you do it, at least you did it, because a lot of people are not gonna do it. So even though in your head it's not exactly like you want it, you did.
Right.
You one step ahead of everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and there's software also that you can use to do that kind of work and to edit your films and whatever, you know. And I've got another question for you, but I want to say, you watching Cougarville_USA, Queen Gigi 1015, Huey the filmmaker,
And the
of
real
course-
Bobby
and the real
Taylor.
Bobby Taylor. And I wanted to ask you about your daylight and your nightlight. A lot of people want to know about, there's night focus on your phones, right, when you're filming. So would you suggest that they have like a mid-light, daylight, nightlight, for especially at nighttime when you want to do the film? Because a lot of people still use daylight mode.
Yes.
And they end up having streaks across the films and everything. So what would you recommend?
Actually having an actual a light, like buying a light,
Like a ring light or something.
yeah, ring light, or buying
Buying
a couple
a
lights,
light.
yes, because you can adjust it to the setting. So always, to me, what I learned was like doing a lot of stuff and not having like man. Then when I bought an actual light, plug it up, or have a battery, you can take it whenever. Like if we right here, it's nighttime.
Right,
It can be battery run. You don't have to plug it up
Right.
anywhere.
right.
And you can shoot it and
Right.
adjust it as you can.
As you can. And
Yeah.
then with Temu and Amazon and all
Yeah,
of
you get
these
that.
Sheen and whatnot, they're selling so many vlogger kits and things like that comes along with the things and whatnot. We got our little Temu tripods and whatnot.
We're waiting on
They
it.
said you just gotta wait for it to come a long time, but it's good.
Yeah, it comes and whatnot. It's cute and everything. It's lightweight, and we got the table tripod and stuff like that. So, what should a person really have on them when they're gonna go out and film? Do they need a camera? Because when I started in the beginning, I couldn't get past to the VP room because those back then they wanted you to have like a big camera.
Yeah.
It wasn't doing the cell phone
Like the
type
game
of thing
changed,
then.
yeah.
Yeah, so now that the game has changed and everybody is using the cell phone, what do you feel is best in filming, the cell phone or the real?
To me, honestly, I would, if you have access to the real, do the real one, because you always want to shoot for the best quality.
Right,
But if you don't, you have the newest iPhone, you have a new phone, whatever phone you have,
right.
whatever you have access to, just shoot.
Just
But
shoot.
the three things you need is sound, light, and good quality.
Good quality.
But the main thing is sound. A lot of people ignore sound. I've seen a lot of people make mistakes by not having sound. Even though you can get little cheap mics and put them on.
And put them
person
onto
on
your thing,
yeah, or get something, just to have on it. So, because the quality could be not good, but if you got great sound,
Right, right.
people still can watch. But the sound just messed up. It just
Right. So,
Oh,
like, so in the setting like how we're setting right now, shouldn't we had the little tiny microphones and whatnot? We want the pointers, y'all, because we want to
Yeah.
get this thing right.
Yeah, you
We
get-
don't want to be out here wasting time. And if we sitting next to the film producers, we want to know the right equipment to use, and we want y'all to get the right equipment so y'all could be film stars and producers too.
Yeah, they have some that
Exactly.
hook up to phones.
Exactly. They have them.
Under
have
$50.
Exactly.
yeah.
Because that was the stage play when you guys went to play.
Right, right.
I forgot them.
Or you just stick it in the middle. If you only have one, some people have just one. They just stick it in the middle.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So how do you stay away from everybody that has like the same storyline? Sometimes you may see a movie and it's the same movie, just like music sometimes. It's the same music, it's the same
Yeah,
music.
get redundant.
So right.
Yeah.
So how do you switch it up that it's not like the same? Like when you say, oh, the grandmothers, and somebody might say, oh, we seen 1,000 grandmother pictures already. Not for you to tell us, but how would you twist up people's mind thinking and the narrative of this is just like another picture. This is like the same music. Why should we come and watch your stuff?
That's an excellent question. That's a real good question, because what I tell people, what was told to me was everything already been done almost. But you gotta put your own twist on it, or you gotta add two different stories together, or different twists. Don't make the same one. Just make it like, okay, if you make this song, right, or you make this movie, it's been done similar.
Right.
Put your own twist on, or add different perspectives to it, so
Right.
it won't be the same thing. But a lot of stuff has been done already in the age that we're in now. But put your own twist on it.
And also copywriters. Copyrights are very important.
Copyright is
Copyright
dead.
is the moment you start writing. Copyright. Right.
People love it still.
Right,
People
right.
will steal. And plagiarism is another thing that people have, because I've seen, I won't call their names, but some people in the industry have been accused of stealing other people's scripts.
Right.
I won't do that.
It's the same in any business.
Yeah.
Comedians get their stuff stole.
Yeah.
Rappers get their things stole because a lot of people don't have their own.
They don't have their own mind. They
Their
can't
mind,
think for
they think,
themselves.
yeah.
And then too, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
Mhm.
AI is also a way of using it to enhance you, to help you to write your script.
Yeah.
It won't write the whole script for
It
you,
will.
ladies and gentlemen, but it will help you to at least engage in some of the dialogue that you want.
Right, right.
I like what you said now because I feel like at this point in time, instead of fighting against technology,
Use it.
yeah, we won't find ourselves on the wrong side. We might as well
Use it.
use what's there now
Yeah, exactly.
and enhance everything you're doing. Like, it'll help you put a twist on it. Or, hey, what this I got idea? What if I, get pointers from it or get bad twist to it?
That's
You might as
true
well
too,
use it.
because I don't know too. I don't know anything about the AI. I just see it happening and stuff like that. So everybody catch on to what's happening in
So
the
use
world and use it.
Use it.
Don't be afraid to use it, because that's what I was thinking. Oh, they just, just set back and you're thinking, oh, the AI. So is the AI like a robot that's just taking over everything
It
and
is.
doing everything for us? And if we do let these AIs do all of this, when does it become freedom of our speech if we're telling somebody to write it for us?
But actually, before he answers it, actually, we have to insert the knowledge into the AI unit before it even knows it. So it's going off of our intelligence.
Oh, okay.
I think I don't want to speak on everything. I don't know for sure, but I think
Right.
the movie strike was kind of about something to do with
Something
AI.
to do with that and taking away the writers
Yeah,
and
all
stuff
that
like that. So,
Yeah,
well,
so-
we'll leave that up to those big people to discuss
in the
that. But
strike,
you was in the strike too. So, So, what's the first thing somebody should actually really do to actually get into the film and the writing and stuff like that?
I say buy a camera if you want to be a photographer, videographer. Purchase your camera, doesn't matter what you start on, because that's not what you're gonna finish with anyway.
Exactly.
Start, tell your story. You behind the lens, you tell the story. Everybody got a different story to tell. Get you editing software, like she's saying, there's so many of them out here. Start editing things, start doing stuff for free. Just do a lot of free things, because end of the day, it's gonna pay off later. Like, don't worry about, I'm gonna get paid, I'm gonna get paid.
That just happened to me because this guy wanted me to do something for him, and he actually asked me what my price was, and then I told him the price, and then he stopped speaking.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
later on, I happened to look on a post where he advertised, this is how you help somebody in their business for free and stuff like that. Oh, you shouldn't ask me what my price was, and then I gave it to you. Then, it's, to me, a barter system should happen.
Barter,
If you
yeah,
are not
sure.
going to pay somebody
Sure.
like cash money, what do you offer? Does the barter system still exist?
It does this. People do it all the time. In all different businesses. Like I just did a barter system the other day because also I'm into I'm working on a non-profit I have called Mental Rich Wellness. Yeah, so we're building with mental health. So on that side, and I wanted to learn some things about that. I gave some, I told him, hey, I felt some things. You give me the game on this.
Right.
He gave me a game on that, and I found some things for him. So.
Right. See, because I want to have the right understanding too. Like if I say this is my price, and then somebody don't answer you back, did I do something wrong? That's what I'm
Sometimes.
trying to figure out.
Some
But
people
if
just
there's a
don't wanna
barter
pay.
system and you're not going to pay, just say, well, I'm going to offer this to you in placement of that, like
At
that.
least.
So I would make sure communication is the key, y'all. Make sure you're communicating on all levels, because you can lose business partners, friendships,
Exactly.
and money if you don't have the right communication.
The first thing, the NDA. You got to have the NDA, and that's a non-disclosure agreement, ladies and gentlemen, where you and the filmmaker and whoever else is involved in it will have that secrecy, that privacy to whatever they're doing. So you need that, the collaboration. You're gonna have to have a sheet, budget sheet, and all of those things to have to work with. So if you put your price out there, then people will already know what your price is from that budget sheet, because you're gonna be working with different people at different locations.
Right.
You gotta get permissions to get to have filming, filming in other
In
places like
places,
that.
right.
So how do you go about that here?
Yes, it's crazy because I actually work on set, as, in location in the department. So I learned how they did it. They would go and talk to them, say they need the house for such a week. They would go and negotiate with the person. Hey, this is our budget, and the person with the house would say, yay or nay, and then that's how they do it. They go and negotiate a price for using their location for that certain amount of time, and the person can say yes or no. You can move on. You find the right
Exactly.
Because I don't want to lose out on no jobs. I barter, y'all. I do the barter system. If there ain't no cash transaction, we got other transactions that can help keep it going and stuff like that. Because I would never like to lose a friend over on something that could be communicated. And the best way to communicate with people is pick up the phone and call them. Stop the text messaging, because things get lost in the text, and sometimes you talk into the phone and AI puts what they want in there, and now you done cuss somebody out and call them all kind of names and didn't even know, where you could just pick up a telephone, keep the communication flowing, keep the friendships going, and keep the money moving. Oh, that was cute.
I
wasn't
like
it?
that.
You're watching.
Even to piggyback off that though,
You're
people
watching.
want stuff for free all the time. So
Exactly. This is Queen Gigi 1015 with Cougarville _USA, and our guest filmmaker Huey, along with our co-host.
We got like
Taylor.
7 minutes to wind it down. We
Okay.
got 7 minutes, y'all.
So,
So
let's
within that
see.
7
And also,
minutes,
shout out to
Any questions?
shout out to Mental Rich Wellness, my partner Lightworker Wayne. That's our nonprofit. Each month we do mental health roundtables for everyone, men and women, to come. Next one's on the 31st. Y'all come, and it's an open space to talk about mental health. So shout out to Lightworker Wayne and Mental Rich Wellness.
right. And did y'all hear that? He's giving back to the community by working with the community in mental health. So
Exactly.
how important is giving back to the community for you?
And a lot, like that's more important than the film to me.
Exactly. Sorry.
Oh no, you good.
The bugs.
No, giving back is key, but then it's having a reason to give back, like knowing your cause to giving back.
Yes,
Because at first I started, I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I just wanted to go, okay, I'm feeding homeless doing this, but somebody pumped signs, hey, it's deeper than that.
Right.
It's mental health. It's
There's a lot of stuff like that. I would
like.
like to tap into that too, because I have I have family members and know of other people who have family members that are going through some situations like that. And because you did say mental health, is it harder for a man, a guy, to go for mental health than a woman to search out, or is that like a fair question to ask you about a man and a woman?
That's one of the main questions that comes up. When it comes to the men, people look at it as like, stop crying, man. You need to be strong. What's wrong with you, man? Don't cry. Men don't do this. Men don't do this. Then we can't. Then we have women in relationships. It's not everybody, so I don't want to, get tech, but a lot of women, you tell them, hey man, this and that. You cry. You show them your emotional side. They get into an argument. A month later, they throw it back in your face. Oh, that's why. You just like your daddy. You just like this. You like this. So then, man, like, okay, why did I open up to you? You just gonna throw it back in
And
your
we're
face.
gonna throw it back in there. It's some serious points.
Some serious pointers, because see, men, you are allowed to cry,
Right.
because you hurt just like everyone else. I worked in mental health for a long time, and I work with mental students, patients and things like that. So you got to get to know them, and you got to understand the situation that you're in. And what he's doing is awesome, because of the fact that you can get into the mind and you can help to try to turn them around a little bit.
Right.
Because you never know what somebody's going through. Sometimes it's not just a mental disability that's doing this, stress. It's a lot of things that's going on, So I really
Yeah, we're gonna give him his applause for that.
Yeah, so we have to do that. But is there anything you'd like to say to give a shout out before we turn?
I want to give a shout out to we have a web series that's getting ready to come out called Problems After Problems. Shout out to my cast, D. Lewis, producer, shot by Man, Westside Slim. We have Precious. We have Lonnie, Eastbourne Lonnie.
All right, that's my man right there, Eastbourne Lonnie.
Yeah, he's part of the cast. We have Eyes Glue Productions in there. I'm trying to make sure I don't forget everybody. But if I forget you, I ain't mean to. Out of my mind, thinking about what?
Oh, that's an acceptance speech, y'all. He's getting ready for an Academy Award, so he's lining up his speech from down because he's one of the hottest producers, film writers, movie makers out here in the ATL, Los Angeles. He has connections worldwide, and if you don't believe us, go on his page. He does skits and movies within the community. He gives back to the community as far as mental health, helping everybody, men and women both. And he's a young dude, you see, so he doesn't have to do it, but he's doing it because he wants to do it. Everything is not about payment. It's about coming from the heart, the passion, and then down the line, we still want to get paid, though.
A young black king.
Passion, then you get your check.
A young black king.
A young black king sitting right here today.
Exactly. So we're really glad that you're here. I'm gonna scoot around for a minute and just get a little area views.
We're remotely using our
This is a
T-Mo
little bit
stick.
of the scenery,
It's our
ladies
spin
and gentlemen.
camera.
We're out here. It's not spinning today.
It ain't spinning today, but
So,
it spins when it feels
We're
like
here
it.
with filmmaker Huey, Queen Gigi 1015. That's
And the real
filmmaker
Bobby
Huey, the real Bobby Taylor. And I want, there you go. And ladies and gentlemen, remember that reputation is what men and women talk about. But character is what God and the angels know about. What is your character?
Exactly, and make sure you out here chasing your dreams. Cougarville, we're not chasing men. I am though. No. I am, but
As usual.
As usual.
I'm a
But
widow,
we're chasing our dreams and we're chasing our passions and we're putting them all on film and print and writing books. So if that's something that you have a story to get out and you feel like, you know what, I want to turn it into a movie, can people direct the information to you? Direct your information, because I was getting ready to say, call him up, and he didn't say that yet, but call him up, give him your idea, see how he can turn it into a movie, a script, a play. Network support. The time is now while everything is happening right now. And just writing books and all kind of before the AI takes over and whatnot.
I'm sorry. You do books and movie adaptations? Okay.
All right,
Most of the best, a lot of best movies come from books and everything. So yeah, you can turn that into a thing. Like I said, now time is now. What y'all waiting on?
Time is now, y'all. What y'all waiting on? Let's get it together.
Technology, don't fight technology. Use it to your advantage.
Exactly.
Let's go. Take it. I don't care what phone you got. Go out there, film some skits. Film a movie.
I don't think you can do it on the flip phone, but if the flip phone's still working, it can record, flip it up and get a movie. There's something going and whatnot. And just remember, the sun is shining and so are you. And if anybody didn't tell you, and even if they did, I'm going to add on to it. I love you. And you have a great day today, and we get ready to wind it down. You have any last minute words?
I want to say appreciate everything y'all doing.
Thank you.
And I want to ask y'all a question. What y'all want to manifest?
I want to manifest. I want to manifest life for our youth coming up, for success, for creativity, to bring out everything that they have inside of them. I want to bring out that creativity, because if I had a whole group of kids with me right now, I would be trying to teach them what I know. You know, from going to film school, from going and writing and learning how to do all these things, going into broadcast, I would bring in success for our youth. And just bring it in. Just let us show, because they're our future.
Right.
We're our future. Yeah.
That's a great answer. I want to manifest like somewhat the same thing, because we always be thinking alike, but to add some funds to it, to push it further. You know, not only just giving back, building like places for the homeless that's in the street, and things that, you know, because we're empowering women, things that where we can continue to empower women so that they know to protect their bodies and learn about their bodies and stuff like that. So my manifestation would be into like money to provide for the programs and the stuff that I would like to help put out together.
And I also would like to help, continue to feed the hungry, the homeless, to help those, because I started out with my mom, which was living in the West Side over in Atlanta, and she would bring in everybody, to her house, not even asking for background information or anything like that. And believe it or not, there were so many people when she passed away, her mom, that it was overwhelming because of the fact that she cared enough, and if we can put back into the community what has been taken out, along with that, that's another manifestation I would like to do, is to help those that are in need. But our youth, if you look at our youth now, they are so
Yeah, they are. There's a lot of talented, and there's even the younger ones, like my grandkids. They're so smart and everything. What do you want to manifest?
I want to manifest abundance for everybody, man.
Right.
I want to manifest unity. I want to manifest us just coming together, supporting each other, building a whole generational wealth, and just passing down the game. And let's living better. Because I feel like we always down, and our people should come together more.
Right.
Just live better, support each other, and put the guns down, and let's just live better, man.
All right. Sounds like we got more shows and more topics to come and talk about with Director Huey. And not everything. We don't just sit down and laugh and make jokes all the time. We hit serious sides, and we care, and we want to, like you said, the manifest, giving back to the community, starting good programs, and hoping that it takes off with the younger people to continue on what is happening.
That'll bring in the abundance,
the
financial
abundance.
abundance and everything that we need, because we look for people to donate into that,
Right.
and to help. If you donate without even thinking about it, and just give, it can be 1 cent, $1, 5 cents, whatever you donate, that pot will grow. Because, like I said, our youth is our future, and whatever we can do to help those that are out there, let's keep doing that. Let's keep. And I'm so happy.
Oh yes, we had a great conversation, and it's a great time.
And, I need you like you need me.
Yes, we do need you, young black king out here on the top, making things. And we appreciate when people hang out with us too, because sometimes we get caught up into, you too old, and what y'all and we like, hey, wait a minute. Just wait a minute. I just actually found out how old I was. I just actually found this. My last story, y'all. I just actually found out how old I was.
Oh, really? Oh yeah, that's right. She did.
Really?
The other day, right?
I was messing with her.
Like I'm telling everybody, I'm telling everybody my birthday coming up in November. I'm gonna be 61. I've been saying that, Scorpio all day. Hey, Scorpio in the building. So now I get a business phone call, and the guy is telling me, you can start retirement, right? And I'm like, nah, you got the wrong number. I can't start retirement yet. He said, no, retirement starts at 62. And I'm like, oh, you really got the wrong number. I'm getting ready to be 61. And he said, no, are you so-and-so and your birthday this day? I said, yeah, but I'm going to be 61. He said, no, Miss Taylor, you're going to be 62. I said, well, wait a minute. I'm going to have to call you back. So I thought it was a prank phone call, so I had to actually go around my house and ask all my kids, how old am I? And my oldest son said, Ma, you're 62 this year.
I'm 109.
So I get a kick out of it. I just finally found out that I'm 62. I'm not 60 no more, y'all. So I did that one time when I was 50. I was like 50 for 3 years. And somebody was like, no, you're supposed to be 55 right about now.
But you guys are motivation. You guys look good, and you guys are motivation. Because guess what?
Thank you.
You guys are learning the technology. Same way I'm learning technology. We are. You're not on the other side.
Right. I ain't too far gone, so.
When I first started out.
I family member who don't even know how to do none of the stuff that you guys doing.
Right. So we in the loop. We in the loop. We still good. We still
really
good.
You got your question. You answered your question. What is?
Director _ Huey G.
Okay, Director _
Director _ Huey G. You can find him on Facebook, Instagram, all streaming platforms, YouTube. Make sure you check him out. Make sure you keep supporting him. Make sure you come to the premiere that's coming out. When is it coming out again?
October 5th. Got you 2 on the guest list.
October 5th, the premiere is coming out, and the name of the movie is?
The before it's too late.
Before it's
Before
too
it's too
late,
late.
make sure that y'all check it out,
It's
check
gonna be a
his
nice
page
room.
out,
It's gonna be real nice.
and check us out because we're gonna be in the movie down the line too. So make sure you check out the grandmothers.
Okay. So y'all come through, get some interviews and network. October 5th, got y'all on the guest list.
Right? We're gonna be there. We're gonna
Everybody
be
else,
there
they don't.
interviewing the people at the show.
Black.
Black tie.
Okay, so we get to dress up and go out. So we
Yeah,
ain't gonna drag
probably.
y'all on because y'all know I like to ramble and talk a lot. So we get ready to end it now
talk, though.
and
Good
make
talk.
sure that y'all keep on checking us out. We're on every day of the week. We pop up and we do shows, but usually on Saturdays between 2 and 3 you can find Cougarville. _USA with
Artist
Queen
Loft.
Gigi, the artist loft with Queen Gigi. She writes
Positive
books and
Connections.
everything like that. She's getting ready to start my book. We're getting ready to put that out. We might even turn it into a movie.
And by the way, let me mention too before we go. I know we've been in here a long time. Again, we really thank Huey for being here, filmmaker. But we have Church Clicks, Passion Lane, The Lord's Prayer, and
I don't know.
Illusions. The heat has got me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. But
I'm
it's
supposed to
Illusions
know,
by
but-
Arthur Mason. And please, T1, please forgive me. You know, it's like it's been a long day for us.
No.
Huey, let us break
Director,
it aside for
we
a
was
while.
sitting in the car for a whole hour and he was walking
Universe
the
told me they
trail
needed
in the
sun.
park.
So we
Universe
We
said they need
did,
some
and
sun,
we had a
didn't they?
great time.
we did. So you guys, Cougarville _USA.
And this is the Real Booby Taylor, and we'll catch y'all soon. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, and we love you all.
All right. All right. Great show.
All right.
Y'all saved it, right?
Well, you know what it does when you go to save it and whatnot? It doesn't save. It goes that, and then you got to come out of it.